It's my other boss's car. He owns both cars. Alright. This car's so new, it's still got the plastic on it. So one thing I miss about my 4 Series. It's been a while. I'm sorry it's been so long. I'm still alive. COVID hasn't taken me out yet. But I've been given this guy. I've had this guy for about a week now because my 6 Series is in the shop. So a couple new changes in my life. I've moved into a new house and I'm having a second kid. But yeah, so let's talk about this guy. What do I like about it? What don't I like about it? So I've had it for about a week. This is a BMW 530i M Sport in white. It's a nice spec. It's a very nice spec. Let's look at the spec sheet real quick. Now I do like this car. All right, so this thing goes for $64,185, and it has the Shadowline package, which basically makes all the chrome trim black. M Sport, so steering wheel, bumpers, diffuser, wheels, parking assistance, and premium package. Oh, remote engine start, didn't know that. And these, yeah, so that's it. 27 mpg is the combined highway and city. I actually averaged 33, so it actually did better than what it's rated at. So 23 city and 32 highway. I thought it was pretty awesome, just because on my 6 Series I'm lucky to get 23 miles per gallon, and this is a digital key. It's kind of cool. But yeah, 61 grand for this guy. So what do you get for 61 grand? Well, you get a digital cluster, which I hate in the new BMWs. You get this big touchscreen. I think this is iDrive 7. M Sport steering wheel, which I don't really care for the new steering wheel. You could tell that this one doesn't have the driver assistance because there's no LED lights right there. It's heated. I like how they put the button there versus the previous generation. This one doesn't have the cooled seats, and you get wireless charger here. It's missing a button there, but yeah, parking assistance and the 360 surround camera. It's got the upgraded Harman Kardon sound system. The interior is really nice. I really like the interior. It doesn't have a panoramic sunroof. This one does not have rear sunshades or the rear door sunshades. You get, so kick to open tailgate, that's powered. The nice black tipped exhaust. I mean, it's a nice car. Would I pay 60 grand for it? Maybe 55. I think it's a nice car. It's super quiet, super smooth. I mean, can you tell that this is a 4-cylinder? No, those are pretty beefy brakes as well. Does it drive like a 4-cylinder? I mean, it moves, and it has good power enough to pass and to get on the highway. You really don't notice that it's a 4-cylinder until you get on it and you hear the engine note. That's when you could tell, because right when you pound on it, you hear the engine, you go, oh, it's a 4-cylinder. It sounds like all 4-cylinders out there. Doesn't have that grunt. Doesn't sound anything like the V8. And the inline 6, no, not even close. Inline 6 sounds amazing. It's got adequate power, but I'll talk about that later. All the other features, yeah, it's nice. I think it's a great looking car. So how's this thing drive? I actually love how it drives.
It's quiet. It's smooth. It's comfortable. Everything that you expect in a mid-sized luxury vehicle. Sporty, and it's one of those things. All modern BMWs, and I'm struggling to come up with words here. All new modern BMWs have sporty feel in the sense that it is so flat through the corners and it feels way lighter than it really is. It does. All modern BMWs have a great way of hiding their weight. The steering is precise. It's direct. You don't really get much feel out of it, but it's actually, I mean, for this car, it's perfect. I didn't expect it to have a bunch of the road feel that you get with the older BMWs through the steering, and a lot of that is just because that's not what customers really want nowadays. This is a mid-size luxury car. It's not really intended to be a sports sedan, but it does have the aggressive sports sedan looks. So that's the compromise with this vehicle. If you're looking for something that looks aggressive but is luxurious, and roomier than a 3 Series, this is it. This is probably one of the best in its segment. The cabin is nice. I don't really care for modern BMW interiors as far as like the infotainment, the dash, the way that all of that is set up. Everything else is typical BMW, and it's nice. I love the seats, and I love the patterns that this particular spec has on the seats. I don't like the gauges. I don't really care for iDrive 7. I actually liked iDrive 6 more than iDrive 7. But altogether, this car is very nice. The only thing that I would add to make it perfect, if this is going to be something for kind of a daily commuter or something for my wife, would be the executive package. The inline 4, BMW inline 4s don't sound all that great, and yeah, this is no exception. It sounds like a 4-cylinder when you get on it, but aside from the sound and the thrill of the inline 6 and the V8, I mean, this is a great vehicle. I like it, and it's so efficient. 33 miles per gallon averaging. That's pretty amazing considering that 1,000 miles averaging 33 miles per gallon. That's pretty awesome. So could be that this engine's new, but and this thing only has 1,000 miles on it. But I absolutely love this car. I really enjoyed it. Again, iDrive 7, meh, it's okay. I actually like BMW iDrive a lot, but iDrive 7 I'm not really a big fan of. But yeah, I mean that's really it. I mean, as far as other cars in this segment, you could say the Mercedes C-Class. I mean, Mercedes C-Class interiors, amazing. Audi A6, the interior is quite phenomenal. That's the one thing that BMW I feel is lacking right now is the interiors, the piano black plastics that are on all these things, and yeah, the steering wheel is kind of ugly too. I do not like the new M Sport steering wheels. But yeah, add the executive package and get those rear sunshades and cooled seats, and I think this is all around a great vehicle. For 64,000, it's a bit much. I mean, of course, out the door, I bet dealerships are giving these away at 57, 55,000. But yeah, and for those that are kind of on the fence of like this engine, the B48, and the inline 6, go with the inline 6. Inline 6 is the B58, super efficient. Of course, the reliability is going to go to the 4-cylinder, ease of maintenance, everything's going to go to the 4-cylinder. But if you're on the fence about any of the specs, going up one, just do yourself a favor and go up one. or else you're gonna be thinking, what if? You know, as much as I love the inline six in my six series, you definitely think about the V8 quite a bit and thinking, what if? You know, so save yourself the hassle and just go with that V8 or or inline six. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'm gonna be cranking out some more videos, so I've taken this long hiatus, and it was much needed R&R for my family and this COVID mess. And yep, I'll see you guys later. Bye.